Alright, people, welcome to another edition of Film and TV Talk. There's a lot of stuff I want to go over. We're nearing the end of October. A lot of awesome stuff happening there. And then November is jam-packed with superhero stuff, both film and TV, so we're going to get into that. So let's talk October. Let's talk about Stranger Things 2. It's 1 week away. Just Netflix has been killing it with the shows, with the films they're putting out now. If you guys don't know, Netflix is going up like $1 more or something like that. And normally I'd be mad, but I gotta hand it to them. This is the first time I never question ending my subscription to Netflix, which is crazy. Because usually I find one thing or another thing, like two things, maybe three, that I watch on Netflix, and then once I'm done with that show or the exclusive film, then I just unsubscribe. I'm like, screw it. But recently, they've been releasing all these original Netflix series. Like, some of the most popular ones, they got The House of Cards, they got Orange is the New Black. Of course, they got all the Marvel shows now. They got Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, Daredevil, Iron Fist, and then The Defenders, which is pretty cool. I enjoyed The Defenders. Never really touched on that. And it was okay. I just think it could have been done way better and maybe needed 2 more episodes to kind of flesh out the story more. And I was kind of sick of the whole hand. Those ninjas from Daredevil Season 2 and Season 1, they keep showing up. I mean, they did Daredevil Season 3, which I'm sure they're going to do since they concluded it with the Reborn storyline. I want to see a different villain than just these recyclable ninjas. They turn out to be like the ninjas from Ninja Turtles, like, seriously. But, yeah, I like the dynamic between the Defenders was pretty cool. So I enjoyed that a lot. But, like I said, I think it could have been done way better. I hated, but spoiler alert if you haven't seen the Defenders, but the villain was Sigourney Weaver. You know who she is, as Ripley from freaking Aliens. I mean, she is the most badass chick. So I was excited and hyped when I first heard she was playing the villain in The Defenders. And then they just kill her off. Elektra became homicidal again. She has like this bloodlust, and she just like stabbed her and decapitated her. I was like, what the fuck? Fucking hated that. It's just, Marvel with the trend of wasting awesome potential villains, We're going to get into that a little bit later, because I want to rant a little bit about how Marvel handles their villains. So, yeah, now we got Stranger Things 2. They got a lot of good movies coming out. They have 2 Stephen King adaptations right now. They had The Gerald's Game, which is fucking nuts. I enjoyed watching that one. They have this one called 1922, and it stars Thomas Jane, who starred as the Punisher with John Travolta. Have you seen that film? Yeah, that actor. So I have to check that one out. It just recently came out. When I have time, I'll check it out. Probably do a review on it. We'll see. And then we got this other film coming out called Wheelman with Frank Grillo from The Purge Anarchy. I really like him. He played Crossbones in Captain America Civil War. So, yeah, man, they're putting out all these awesome films and these TV series like Mindhunters. I'm watching Mindhunters. It's just blowing my mind. It's just a show about these 2 FBI agents trying to, like it said like in 1979, I believe. And this is when they first started delving into the minds of the serial killers, trying to comprehend how their mind works so they can catch other serial killers that are on the loose. So engaging. Oh my god, this show is so engaging. I'm like in the 4th episode. David Fincher directed the first 2, and man, just an awesome show filled with suspense and just fascinating, delving into that twisted mind of all these serial killers. What makes them tick and what makes them go crazy, So, yeah, man, TV, it's exciting time. Punisher, November 17th. And interesting thing, it's going to compete with Justice League, because Justice League comes out November 17th. This is crazy. So the ball's on Marvel, man. Holy crap. I think Marvel did that shit on purpose. They're like, oh, yeah? Well, you know what? Fuck that. We're going to drop the Punisher. See how you like it. So that'll be interesting. People are going to flock to go see Justice League, and then I'm sure they're going to go straight home and watch Punisher on Netflix when it airs. And I think I'm gonna have to do that. I think I'm gonna have to take the fucking night off, seriously, because it's gonna be a busy night. I'm still planning on watching Justice League. I'm still giving it the benefit of the doubt. I mean, I have my concerns, and you have to. I mean, unless you're a hardcore DC fan and you think all the movies so far are perfect, then you got nothing to worry about. Good on you, but still, I recognize flaws. I mean, as much as I am a Batman fan, Batman's my number one superhero. Always has, always will be, and still, I admit BVS had its flaws, man. It was just if a movie like BVS doesn't make me give a shit about the death of Superman, there's something wrong with that fucking movie. Seriously, I'm supposed to have a visceral, emotional reaction like I did with Logan. If you've seen the masterpiece of Logan, you know what happened in the final act. And it gets me. I've seen that movie 5 times and it still gets me. I see BVS and I don't get that. It's because they try to rush everything. I'm not trying to get on BVS and shit, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I just hope in Justice League, like, they do great character development for Aquaman. I think he's going to be the standout. Jason Momoa looks like he's having a blast. Like, my man, woo! You saw him surfing on that, dark side fucking wasp, whatever that shit is. I forgot the name of the damn little minions that are flying around in Justice League. I forgot the names. Yeah, anyway, he looks badass. The Flash is the only one I'm worried about. Because his portrayal, the actor, I think it's the actor. I'm having the same problem I did when picturing Jesse Eisenberg as Lex Luthor. And look what happened. It was like the cringiest fucking performance I've ever seen. It was like the worst. God, it was the worst casting decision. Why can't they get Bryan Cranston fucking Heisenberg from Breaking Bad to play Lex Luthor? That's perfect. But no, they had to get Jesse Eisenberg instead of Heisenberg. What the hell? So they dropped the ball on that. That's one of the reasons I really did not like BVS. He kind of ruined the movie for me. Yeah, and then, like, they got this kid, Ezra Miller, and the only thing I know him from is The Perks of Being a Wallflower. You haven't seen that drama. He was good in it. He was good. But that's about it, and it's just like, I don't know. He just comes off as... You know how Peter Parker is kind of a twerp, like, he's kind of dorky and stuff? But this is... His portrayal is, like, 10 times that, but overkill. Like, especially in the trailer when he's like, oh, awesome! Oh, that's your signal. We gotta go right now. I think Ben Affleck was genuinely annoyed by him at the end of the trailer. I don't even think he was acting. I think he was like, oh, son of a bitch, who do you think he is? We should have gotten that kid from the CW show. Let me stop. But, yeah, I'm just having high hopes, of course. Ben Affleck is Batman, awesome. Gal Gadot's Wonder Woman, awesome. I want to see more of Cyborg, because he's the one that they haven't given too much dialogue or scenes. And I know he's like freaking like 90% CGI. It's crazy. So let's see how that's going to look. And then let's talk about Thor Ragnarok before everybody starts thinking I'm like this fucking Marvel fanboy. Okay. I have my concerns with Thor Ragnarok because the earlier reviews, everyone keeps saying one word. It's fun. It's fun. Fun. Funner than fucking Funland. I mean, it's so much fun. That's all I keep hearing. Fun. And I'm like, okay, I like my superhero movies more than just fun. I like to get in depth. Is there character development? Is there, some emotional beats that the characters go through? Like, you know what I mean? Like, challenge me as a viewer. I want to be challenged. I want to be surprised. I just don't want the same formula. And Marvel has a habit of doing that, where now I call it the Guardians of the Galaxy formula, where they implement this like witty humor in every film. And I noticed that being implemented and being amplified more and more and more as these MCU movies keep being released. And not every superhero movie has to be like a downer. It doesn't have to be dark and gritty and, and cynical or nothing like that. I'm not saying that, but from what I hear in Thor Ragnarok, Ragnarok, the event of Ragnarok is supposed to be the annihilation and the decimation of Thor's home by Hela, and from what I hear throughout the movie, Thor's just like, oh fuck it, whatever. I'm just this optimistic guy, God of Thunder, and I don't give a fuck. And I'm just like, what? Like see, I might have a problem with that because if a villain wiped out my entire fucking hometown, my entire city, I'm be in a bit of a mood. I ain't gonna be all smiles. I'm gonna be straight up like the Punisher, like I'm coming for you. Like it's punishment time. So we'll see. I hope they did not waste Cate Blanchett as Hela because she looks so promising. She looks badass. I really like the casting choice for her. So we'll see. That's my concerns of Thor Ragnarok. And let's go on a little rant here. And this will prove to you I'm not a Marvel fanboy. I like both DC and Marvel. Because most DC fanboys, they love all the DC movies. Marvel fanboys love all the MCU films. I don't like all the MCU films. And I'll tell you one that I did not like in particular. Doctor Strange. I did not like Doctor Strange at all. That's why maybe it'll be the last movie I own just to complete the MCU. And the reason being is because this story was about like dark sorcery, these powers, magical powers, these nether realm type, and things going on, and you get this forced humor throughout Doctor Strange. And the villain is played by Mads Mikkelsen, who was amazing as Hannibal Lecter. He played Hannibal Lecter in the show Hannibal. If you haven't seen that show, it's a fucking amazing show. You have to watch it. So he was great. He's just a great villain, and they wasted him and his scenes. Like he's the kind of guy you get to be like the all or nothing villain. Like the stakes are high. This guy just doesn't care. He's just gonna take your soul, like Shang Tsung, and you know what I mean. And he's gonna fucking uppercut you down to the fucking spikes. Actually, uppercutted this fucking piece of piece of wood. Anyway, so that's my biggest problem, Doctor Strange. That forced humor throughout, and it's like, wasn't really feeling it. Wasn't a big fan. And what was crazy was I was so hyped when I was doing trailer reactions at the time. The visuals blew me away. Don't get me wrong, the visuals are awesome. When I first watched it, the 3D visuals were fucking insane. It's like you're like on shrooms and acid at the same time, and everything's coming at you. It's crazy. So that was awesome to see. But it's just that forced humor that Marvel keeps doing in every movie. It has to be this forced humor. It could be a serious scene, like we'll see how Avengers: Infinity War goes. But let's just say freaking Captain America's dying in Tony's arms. This is supposed to be this emotional scene where Thanos just pushed a hole right fucking through him, and everybody's there. Fucking Peter Parker takes off his Spidey mask. Everybody sees who he is, and it's just this emotional scene. And Captain America, saying some Captain America epic speech to Tony before he dies, and then fucking Hulk will just like lay a fart. You know what I mean? Or Vision will say something like, "Well, if only you were an android, you'd still be alive." And it would just kill the whole mood. Like, what the fuck? So we'll see. We'll see. I'm hoping. I'm expect to have fun with Thor Ragnarok. I just want a little bit more. That's all I'm saying. So and what else? What else can we talk about? Black Panther. Holy crap! I missed out on that damn trailer. It was so fucking good. Looks so promising. Michael B. Jordan is gonna be awesome as the villain. So he's like this Gold Panther. It's pretty cool. We'll see how that goes. Maybe Captain America will make a cameo in there because Civil War he was in Wakanda. So I think I think Black Panther is gonna be the pinnacle of tying into Infinity War. So we'll see how that goes. That should be awesome. Fox released a trailer for the New Mutants, and it's like a horror movie. I don't know about that one. I mean, it could work. Fox has been taking risks. I do respect that. like they took a risk with Deadpool making it rated R. Then they took a risk with Logan making it like a rated R independent film, which I love because Logan is my favorite superhero movie of all time. It exceeded The Dark Knight. Dark Knight was at the number one. Now it's number two because Logan took that spot. Anyway, yeah. So we'll see how these New Mutants ties in. I just think it would be so cool if the New Mutants, this movie, it ends with them escaping that mental hospital they're in, and they run into other mutants, and it's those kid mutants from Logan, led by X-23. Oh, that would just be the ultimate, like, yeah, like, fuck, man, that'd be so awesome. So we'll see how it goes. I'm still gonna give it a chance. And yeah, what else? Just I think that pretty much covers everything. So yeah, a lot of awesome things to look forward to, and of course, Star Wars: The Last Jedi, December. That requires a fucking entire video because it's Star Wars. You already know. But yeah, that's my second episode for Film and TV Talk. It's your host Nightface. Thanks for watching. Let me know what are your thoughts on all these subjects. Which movie are you excited to see the most in November? Justice League or Thor? Or are you more excited just to see The Punisher? You know, so post your comments and let me know. And thanks for watching. I'll see you in episode 3.